Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. Maycee Barber is 24 years old, 10 years younger than Andrea Lee. And Andrea Lee has an inch in height and 4.5 inches in reach on Maycee Barber. So these girls have some natural advantages going for them. And for Andrea Lee to make the most of those advantages, she's going to have to utilize her footwork and really circular movement, moving well laterally the whole fight, and not letting Maycee Barber corner her, because that's what's going to be happening here. Maycee Barber is going to be stalking Andrea Lee. Andrea Lee's a big, strong girl, but I do think this is a fight where she's going to be on the back foot because Maycee Barber hits harder, I think. They both hit hard, but Maycee Barber probably hits harder, at least with her punches. The kicks probably go to Andrea Lee. But overall, I expect after things settle down, Maycee Barber will be leading the dance. Now, Andrea Lee, I do think, is the better fighter, better striker, I should say. She's definitely the more refined striker, and probably the more refined jiu-jitsu artist as well. But it's that overall physicality battle that I expect Maycee Barber to be winning. I think Maycee's going to crowd her and either corner her literally, clinch up with her against the cage, or metaphorically and tee off on her. But I do expect this fight to be close. I just think Maycee Barber should win with a power advantage on the feet. Knowing Andrea Lee is probably not going to finish her. I think she has a better chance of finishing her on the ground, to be honest. And even then, I don't think it's that likely. And even if they do end up on the ground, I expect Maycee Barber to be winning the positional battle. Despite Lee being maybe the more refined grappler, I think Maycee will be bullying her around. So I expect this fight to be pretty close. Only Andrea Lee's only been finished once, and it was long ago. And Maycee Barber's never been finished, even though she could have found a way out of that Roxanne Modafferi fight with her knee injury. So I really think both girls are very tough, and I expect it to go the distance. And just assuming it will, I have to also assume that Maycee Barber will largely be winning the positional battle, inside on the clinch. And if takedowns do come, especially from the clinch, I expect them to be going Maycee's way. And on the feet, Andrea Lee's going to have to fight a perfect fight, Not that she's going to get finished with one strike or anything, but I mean that she can't let Maycee Barber take away that advantage. I think once she does, it's gone for the rest of the fight. And that advantage is circling out and making the most of that 4.5 inches of reach. And Maycee Barber is a young, fast fighter, and again, very powerful. I think it won't be long before she does take away that advantage. And even then, it's still going to be a close fight. But I think Maycee Barber will be leading the dance, so to speak. So Barber by decision is the pick. You can get it at -105. I'm not betting on it. I actually might bet on Andrea Lee by decision at +300. Even though I just picked against her, I think there's a little bit of value there. Maycee Barber, she's been defeated twice. Alexa Grasso, which is a fight that I suppose Lee could duplicate. She definitely can duplicate some of that success, but I don't know if she can sustain it and work. I don't think she has the work rate of Alexa Grasso, the speed and the movement. That's tough work for 15 minutes, and I do think she would slow down in there. So my heart's not into it, but if anything, that'd be my only bet. Like, share, subscribe, all that horseshit. Check out my other videos.